What is up, you guys? It's Marissa with Barely Keeping It Together. Happy New Year. I'm so happy to see you in 2021. I hope you guys had an amazing new year as well as time off over the holidays. But today I wanted to chat with you all about 3 habits that you can incorporate into your life to make sure that your home is always tidy and clean and sparkling. And these are things that you can implement right now so that you just feel like you're starting the new year off on the right foot and you're just like a new, clean you. Let's get into it. This is Barely Keeping It Together. So the first thing that I want to talk about is a habit that you can just incorporate into your daily life right away, which is called the timer to tidy. So the idea of this is that basically you're going to choose a time of day, whether it's morning, afternoon, in between work calls or night, that every single day you are going to set a timer for 5, 10, 15, or 20 minutes, and you are going to use that time like the Pomodoro method or like a focus method, and you're just going to tidy for that certain period of time. I like to use my Apple Watch. I'll just set this in my room, and as much as I get done is as much as I get done, and then I'm able to jump back into work or get ready for the day or whatever it is. Now, I would actually suggest if you're feeling really ambitious, you can incorporate this 2 times a day. You can add it to your morning routine and then sort of your like end of day, end of work day routine. I know currently it's quarantine and most of us are working from home. So having something like this is going to allow you to sort of wrap up your workday and feel like your space is always clean. So decide if you want to do 5, 10, 15, or 20-minute timers, and then how many times a day and what time of day you're going to do it for, and then just do it every single day. You can set a reminder, have it pop up on your calendar, whatever it is, and just make sure you take that time every single day to tidy, and that is going to make you feel so much better about your space. The second thing I want to talk to you about is more of a specific lifestyle than rather a habit that you can incorporate into your daily life, but it is all about being a clutter-free queen. So what do I mean by that? Clutter has a weight to it that makes your space feel so much messier than it actually is. So you could walk into a room that has a physical dirt, dust on the floor, needs to be vacuumed, all those things. But if there's no clutter, all the surfaces are clean, everything is put away, it's going to feel much cleaner. So what I want to tell you is that if you can just incorporate all different practices to make sure you are a clutter-free queen, you're going to feel so much better about your space in this new year. So I want to give you a couple examples of how you can be a clutter-free queen in your own life. So first of all, the number one rule of being a clutter-free queen is making sure everything has a place. If you own something, there is a specific place that it belongs so that it's not just hanging around when you're doing your, 10 or 15 minute clear of surfaces every morning. You know exactly where every single thing goes because every single thing has a place, and then you're not just leaving things sitting out. I would love to talk to you guys about 2 different ways that you can incorporate. It's really, really easy in your space is you can use trays to corral all sorts of stuff, whether that is on a dresser or a nightstand, or you could do it on a coffee table. For example, on a coffee table, it's great to use a tray for all your remote controls, maybe a couple magazines or books that you like to keep out. You might even have like a candle or a flower arrangement there. So as long as you're sort of corralling your mess on a tray, it's going to look a lot better than if you just had the things sort of spewed about everywhere. Now, the other thing, which I am a huge fan of, is using small boxes to store things. So let me show you guys. Actually, right next to me, I have this box. By the way, I never showed this to you. I got it at Home Goods. One of you guys noticed, by the way. I love that. It's a wooden box, and in here, I just have all the different things that I'm using while I'm sitting here. So I have like my chapstick and my pens and those sorts of things. So they're not just sitting out and about, and I have them stored away in this box. And then over here, the Studio McGee line for Target, by the way, this is their bone box. And in here, I literally have all of my markers. By the way, 1, my nephew doesn't know where my markers are, so I love that. And 2, I do a lot of ideating from this seat. So having these markers corralled away nearby, this is super helpful. You can use this in all sorts of areas. I will link above a video of how I organize my very small bathroom with all sorts of little boxes and things in my old house. So I will link that video above if you're interested in it, but you can use small boxes and trays literally anywhere. I have tray that in my bathroom that doesn't have a lot of storage. I have boxes with makeup in them, with office supplies, day-to-day things that I'm using, in terms of toiletries. And it just helps you sort of corral the mess. And again, every single thing has a home. Now, in terms of clutter, I would also suggest that you utilize your dishwasher. So when you are, doing the dishes, and you probably may not run the dishwasher or whatever, if you just load it, that's just going to take all the clutter from the kitchen out of your eyesight on a day-to-day basis, and it is going to allow you to just have that space clear. So that is another way to clear the clutter, because again, the clutter makes the space feel messy, makes it feel dirty when it actually could be very clean, but you just have a lot of things everywhere. Now, in my kitchen video about the 5 tips that you need to style your kitchen, again, I will link that above. I do talk all about how it is all about like the eye clutter that makes your kitchen feel messier than it is. Last thing that I want to talk to you about is the third habit, which is make it easy on yourself. You are not going to do something that doesn't feel easy. It feels hard and it doesn't feel fun. So there are a couple different ways that you can make it easy on yourself to keep your house clean and tidy and organized and just feeling fresh and clean in this new year. The first thing I want to tell you about is making it easy on yourself by having counter sprays or wipes nearby, both in your bathroom and in your kitchen. So for example, I like to keep an attractive looking counter spray out in the kitchen, and then in the bathroom, I usually either have like Clorox wipes or spray nearby, either tucked away or right by where all of my like daily supplies are. And this allows me that, if I'm in the kitchen doing something, or if I've just done my hair or makeup in the bathroom, I can do a quick wipe down of the surfaces on a daily basis so that the space doesn't get, gunky and gross looking. And not only is obviously it cleared of all the clutter, but then when you have the spaces wiped down, it's going to feel shiny, it's going to feel clean, it's going to feel nice. And you've made it a lot easier on yourself because you're not looking for the things, you just have them there for your daily usage whenever you want to wipe down a surface. Now, the other thing I want to talk to you about is having daily habits that are going to sort of upkeep this feeling of cleanliness in your house. So the first thing you absolutely have to do, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, is you need to make your bed every single day in the morning. Just make it a part of your morning routine where it fits in. Now, I know a lot of people wake up and right away make their bed right away when they wake up. Me, however, I wake up, I do my whole morning ritual, I work out, I shower, and then when I'm actually drying off from the shower is when I make my bed. So I'm doing that later in my morning routine towards the end, but I make sure that my bed is made every single day at the end of my morning routine. And then my bedroom just feels like more, I guess, like a hotel-like. Your girl loves a good down linen and the whole thing. But if you make your bed every single day, it's just going to feel like cleaner and more put together in your home. Also, beyond that is putting dishes away, cook dinner or make dinner. Just make sure that every night you're cleaning your dishes and either putting them in the dishwasher, running the dishwasher, or, hand washing your dishes, so that when you wake up in the morning, you're waking up to a clean and tidy feeling kitchen and you're not walking into a hot mess from the night before. And then it just sort of starts the idea of like feeling discouraged. Whereas if you walk into your bedroom at night or your kitchen in the morning and it feels clean and tidy, you're going to feel encouraged to keep up those good behaviors throughout the rest of the day. And then the last thing that I would encourage you in terms of a habit. Now, right now, a lot of us are working from home, but if you work in an office, you can do this as well. At the end of your workday, just clean off your workspace so that when you arrive at your office the next day or at your home office, it just feels clean and like a fresh start. You're not walking into chaos and mayhem. Also, if you're working from home, this is a great tip because it allows you to sort of add finality to the end of your workday, and it doesn't feel like it's just over lingering throughout time. It gives you an end of your workday and you can sort of shut off. And the last tip that I want to tell you guys all about, and I'm always constantly making fun of my family about this, actually last night specifically, but is when you do your laundry, fold it right away, because it's just going to feel so much better that you've washed, cleaned your laundry, fold it and put it away, and it's not just sitting in a hamper getting, all wrinkly, and then you're going to hesitate to put it away because you're too lazy and this and that and the other. And it starts a cycle of clutter and messiness in regards to your laundry. So when you do a load of laundry, fold it and put it away right away, and it's going to make you feel so much better in your space. Okay, you guys, those are my 3 tips for how you can keep your home cleaner and tidier in this new year. If it's part of your resolution, if it's not part of your resolution, you just want to be a clean person, these are the 3 habits that you can incorporate in your day-to-day life. So first thing you're going to do is set a timer to tidy. Second thing you're going to do is become a clutter-free queen. And then the third thing you are going to do is make it easy on yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel here, give it a like as well. That does so much for my channel. And don't hesitate to go follow me over on Instagram. We can keep this conversation going. My handle is @barely keeping it together. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.